What's up, guys? Hope everybody is doing well. Welcome back to another stream, and we are running around, I think, again 30 seconds behind or 20 seconds behind, so just gonna give the stream some time to start up. Let me know if everybody can hear me loud and clear, and yeah, if everybody can hear me loud and clear, then let's get into it all, man. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Let me know where you are tuning in from in the world. Let me know and if everybody can hear me loud and clear. And is the background music as well good? Let me know. Loud and clear. Fantastic, guys. How is everybody doing today? Good to see you guys. Full Value, Dom, Alessio, Melina, Louis. I see everyone in here. Luke. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? No, I don't speak Spanish. Just joking. How's everybody doing, guys? Where's everybody from today? Afghanistan, India. Where's everybody from, guys? Where's everybody from? Let me know. Is the background music good, guys, or you need me to put it up a little bit? Netherlands, Portugal, US, Malaysia, Greece, India, Myanmar, Germany, Netherlands, Nigeria, India. Fantastic, guys. Yeah, I'm doing good, guys. Thanks so much for asking. I hope no, I'm doing fantastic, guys. I'm doing very well. I cannot complain. It's been a very, very good week overall. Yeah, I really cannot complain. It's been actually too crazy. A little bit too crazy. But that is good, you know. Let's get everybody, or give everybody, some time to join the stream, because I'm looking for a potential position, guys. I am looking for a potential position. I'm looking for a potential position. Just dropping the link inside Discord, guys. If you're, well, I think everybody is inside Discord who's now in this stream, but if you're not in Discord yet, you are definitely missing out. Let's get it on the way. Music is a bit loud. Is that the same for everyone, guys? Is the music too loud? Then I'll just put that a little bit lower. Okay, guys, if we can get 150 likes, I'm gonna share a position that I'm now looking to get into. But if we only can get 150 likes, guys, I'll put the music a little bit lower. This should be better. Brazil. Oi, Rodrigo, tudo bem? Good to see you, man. Okay, we even got Dubai in the house. Fantastic. Okay, guys, we got 51 likes. We still need 100 likes in order to explain the position that I'm looking at. USD yen, man, USD yen was a crazy one yesterday. As you guys can see, we really milked out the trade, like we like to say in Dutch. In Dutch, we say uitgemolken. We really milked this baby completely. It was an absolute beautiful trade, man. Not gonna lie, absolutely smashed it in towards the highs. Yeah, guys, thanks. I appreciate the message, Ahmed. Definitely always consistent and transparent, you know. But what's everybody looking at, guys? Let me know. Come on, I need some input, guys. What are we looking for? What is everybody looking for? What do you want to see today on the stream? Your wish is my command. Again, if we get 150 likes, I am gonna be dropping the potential trade. Oh, we already have 128. We have 128 likes, guys. If we get 150 likes, I'm gonna drop the potential trade that I'm looking at. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with the yen, but that is that. Looking at Euro Aussie, there was an EA long this morning getting close. Rutger was looking at it, but it has already been pushing very, very strongly back in towards the highs. Very beautiful. Nice pullback in towards the highs. Let's see, what's everybody looking at? Oil. Oil, GU, Euro USD, gold longs. Yeah, I see quite a few people looking for those gold longs today. Let's have a quick look at gold, guys. Let's have a quick look at gold. First of all, gold is obviously still very bullish in towards the upside. We can very clearly see that we came in towards this daily imbalance here. This is the white candlestick, body candlestick, whatever you want to call it. Going towards the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour is also bullish fractal structure wise. So remember, guys, if you want to know what fractal structure is just structure on individual candlesticks. Break in towards the downside, break in towards the upside over here. So overall, we are bullish, looking for a potential further upside push is what the boys are looking at. So we can see 618 fib retracement, so a nice fib retracement. Then again, 50% body candle. What do we see? We see that we indeed came back very nicely in towards that 50% body candle that formed an area of demand. So this is now our demand zone with potential upside from there. Now going into towards the 1 hour, what can we see here? So on the 1 hour at the moment, we can see that we have pretty much liquidated the low over here. Maybe if you want, guys, you can share the chart that you have on gold inside Discord. I think Thomas did that. Let's see. Copy link. Let me see if this works. Can you guys see this chart? The problem is, yeah, I can zoom in. It's not the sharpest. We have a 1 hour bullish change of structure. Indeed, we have liquidity lows. So now looking to go long from the area of demand indeed. Now let's go back onto my own chart. So now I understand what you guys are looking for. Indeed, we had a market which was bullish. Then we had a market that was bearish in towards the downside. So we get over here the break of structure. Then what happens, we get another indeed break of structure in towards the downside. So all you have to see or identify is that this is a push down. Then what happens, we come in towards that higher time frame area of demand. From that higher time frame area of demand, what happens, we flip bullish in towards the upside. And now obviously we've seen we have been seeing a pullback. And this is now your 1 hour structure. 1 hour structure has indeed pulled back very nicely in towards lower levels. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. We have a fresh area of demand located over here. This is your demand zone. This is your sub for that big buy in towards the upside. And yeah, now indeed quite some equal lows over here. Yeah, which could cause indeed a nice push up. So what I would love to see is maybe some slowdown, then maybe liquidate the lows, react to this demand, see a 1 hour change of character, and then go long. Something like that would be nice. On gold. In the meantime, we have 161 likes, guys. We have 161 likes. So let's look at that potential trade, because I know a lot of you want to see what I am looking for. And the trade that I'm looking for is a Euro Yen long, guys. So looking for Euro Yen long here, going in towards the 4 hour real quick. I guess it is pretty clear. I'll just clean up my chart just slightly for you. So looking for a Euro Yen long during this New York session, guys. What I want to see is I want to see this so-called supply zone get taken out. Obviously, inside the push down, there's no liquidity. Therefore, where are you going to place your stop loss? Stop loss above the highs. Yes, this is a liquidity high over here, this high. So it could be that this is enough now to push euro yen down. So therefore, I'm looking for some confirmation that the market is ready to start pushing up higher again. So that confirmation is then on the lower time frame. So first of all, just discussing what has the 4-hour done. 4-hour fractal structure, guys, real quick. 4-hour fractal break in towards the downside. Then again, a 4-hour break in towards the downside. Now, what is your 4-hour fractal high? Your 4-hour fractal high is the high of this bullish candle over here. Then again, I'm not too good in drawing. Then again, over here, fractal break up. And at the moment, your fractal low is the low of this bullish candle over here. And your fractal high is up over here. Now, obviously, what you would want to look for is along from this area of demand. That is what most traders look for, which is pretty much good, right? This is your area of demand. Then again, what have you got? Let's say this is your fib. Okay, yeah, it makes sense to wait for a pullback, at least into, for example, discount. But far too many times, especially on these yen pairs over the years, what have you seen? You've very likely seen that it just moves with momentum in the sense that it moves like this or it moves like this. Then if you keep on waiting for the beautiful 618 fib retracement pullback in towards your demand zone over here, you're going to be crying on the sidelines, let's say more often than not, right? Because these pairs like euro yen, like GBP yen, they just move faster, man. So you need to adjust the strategy based on how a pair moves. That's why a lot of times I get the question inside Discord or wherever, Fabio, I have this trade or I have that trade. What should I do? What should I do? It depends, guys, on what pair you are trading. That's just a fact, because every single pair is going to be moving differently. And euro yen just moves far more impulsively than, for example, let's say euro USD. Euro USD will pull back more often than, for example, a euro yen, from my experience. So now looking at euro yen and going in towards the 4-hour, we now have identified, okay, we are bullish. Then I go in towards the 1-hour time frame. What do we see on the 1-hour time frame? We see over here that we have what? We have bullish momentum in towards the highs. So again, this is your initial fractal break in towards the upside. So ultimately what you're seeing is a push up, a push down, a push up, a push down. Then you just keep on breaking the highs until over here. Then again, a mini pullback, and then already you start pushing up again. It looks like a move of nothing. This is what, like a 58 pip move. So you could have easily gotten in on that. But of course, how further you are down in the leg, like the riskier a long is going to get, right? So what I try to do is I try to identify, okay, what is this then? This for me could already be enough of a pullback after this move up, especially on a pair like euro yen. Like if we, for example, check it out, let's say wherever, let's say this impulse down over here, this is already like classified as a pullback, this consolidation zone. And then it just pushes down again. And then in the future, it is acting as an area of supply, which again pushes the market down. So on euro yen, you don't need those deep pullbacks because in the perfect world, every single trader, what are they looking for? They're looking for setups like this, right? They're looking for setups like this. And I explained this in the last stream as well, so I'm not going to go too deep on it, but they're going to look for like, I want the perfect 618 fib retracement, but the markets are imperfect. So what will you see in a very bullish market? This, like these mini pullbacks. This could already be enough. So for me, this could already be enough after this massive overextended move. But how do I know that that is enough? That is the next question that you have to ask yourself. Because how can I understand that the market is already ready to continue? How can I understand that there is a lot of bullish momentum within a market? So then what I do is that I look at what the fractal structure is doing. So again, if we just move this to the side real quick and we focus on these candlesticks. So this is the beauty of fractal structure, because the average guy looking at this, yeah, like I understand it might seem very messy, but we can actually make sense of it by using fractal structure. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to draw out the fractal structure and then it will make sense. So what you see here, and I'm just going to use the replay tool just to make it even easier. So you can all watch this back. So here we have the fractal high break. So we push up. So to me, what does this mean? It now means that this is my demand zone, right? This is now the demand zone that is in control. So this is your first fractal high break. So I press play, we come back into the demand zone, and boom, you push straight back out again. You see how beautiful fractal structure is? It's just because this is the overall like trend representation on individual candlesticks. It's beautiful. It's literally art. I'm already zoomed in. How can I zoom in even more? I hope it's good. So then what happens again? Another fractal high break over here. So now what are we looking at? We're looking now at a fractal low over here. Then we press play again. So good. Now again, we came in towards this, if you just draw it from the body to the wick, into this demand zone. You see like the initial reaction on this candle, but then it eventually pushes down lower. So what does this mean? It means that we have a fractal low break. So this now to me means that this is my fractal high and that we are now bearish on the 1 hour. So the pullback has now started. We pull back and we push back down. Where do we pull back into? Man, how absolutely beautiful. Guys, tell me if this was beautiful. Is this not a piece of art? This is literally reading candlesticks, reading individual candlesticks, and they're showcasing us where the market is moving next. Come on, give some applause in the chat, or some hearts, or whatever you want to call it. Just show some hearts for this beautiful piece of price action. Yes, Ahmad, you get the prize for the smartest remark of the day. The fractal high breaks is indeed on the 5 minute trend. Yes, this is the whole concept of a fractal structure. So indeed, 1 hour fractal structure is going to be 5 minute or 15 minute swing structure, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we need to have the trumpets. So now what I'm looking at is, okay, what is going to happen next? Are we now going to see the next break? So what I'm now looking at is, okay, I understand that my fractal high has now moved to this bearish candle, okay? So we now, oh no, sorry, excuse me guys, I'm wrong. It's still this high because we're breaking the lows, breaking the lows, breaking the lows. So we need to wait for a pullback still. So look, now we get the pullback and now we push above. So now what do I have? I have a fractal high break. This to me now means that here, I have a fractal low. This is now my fractal low. And now we are here. So now we're trading inside 1 hour bullish fractal structure. So this is now your 1 hour bullish fractal. This is now a fib. So what do you see? You pull back exactly in towards the 618 fib retracement. Go into the 15 minute, whatever is happening now is happening. So now what I'm looking at here on the 15 is, okay, 1 hour flip bullish. So now what I was waiting for was the next 1 hour break to go for a potential long. However, what you see is that the 15 minute order flow is now bearish. So this is the low break, this is the low break. So now at the moment here we broke the low. Here we have the 15 minute high over here. So now what I'm waiting for is to see, can we flip structure? And then if you look at the 30 minute, this is your 30 minute high, for example. And this is the low break. So what I'm pretty much looking at is, and then again, what you see is that this buy up before the sell is your supply zone. And then what you see is that we come in towards that supply zone. You see that? And then from there we push down lower. So now I'm just waiting for momentum to shift to then take a long on euro yen, guys. We're waiting for momentum to shift to take a euro yen long. So what I would probably look for is like a double 50-minute break. So at the moment, this is my 50-minute high. Can we break? And then we'll look for those longs. So either like this, something like this, or we just take it on the 30-minute, depending on what your risk appetite is. Let's see what it gives. And then we'll just go long, and then we'll go long into where? Into that 4-hour swing high over here. Okay? But for this, what do we need? We need, the 15-minute to flip. We need bullish momentum on the lower time frame to show its hand, right? Because what could also happen, again, is like I explained at the beginning, this could just be liquidity. This could act as at the end of the day, a valid area of supply and push the market down lower. But to validate that this is already enough of a pullback, I want to see, first of all, the 1-hour flip bullish, and then I want to see the lower time frame as well, show its hand and show me that the 1 hour is ready to move, ready to push, ready to give me that momentum so we can make a lot of money. Because I love money. I don't know if you guys love money, but I love money. Who loves money? Who doesn't love money? I love my family the most, of course. Because family is everything. Just remember that. When we read the chart together, I understand. As soon as I sit alone, I panic. That is the whole reason why we're here, guys. I am here for you, to help. Because why trade alone if you can trade together, right? Trading alone is so boring, man. That's why I just love playing some poker with you guys inside Discord, having some fun, and just trading and making money together. And luckily enough, we actually make money trading. So we have time to play poker inside a Discord server. Just for everyone's reference. Look at the date, guys. Look at the date. Look at the date. Just to show you that we're actually real on stream. Both Rutger and I. Rutger on the 2nd of October 2024. Fabio on the 3rd of October 2024. So you know that what I'm actually saying makes sense. Right? So you can watch some random guy on YouTube. Or you can watch somebody who does it live. I uploaded a video, guys, by the way, how I passed the phase 1 with signals. So you can check it out. I shared every trade, man, that I took. Every trade. Fabio, should I go for individual candle analysis or going to lower time frame context? Because it's so much hard for analyzing the single candle, but in lower time frame it is easy with market structure. Just use the 1 hour fractal structure and just trade the 15-minute fractal with it. Or just trade the 15-minute swing and trade the 1 hour fractal. Or the 4 hour fractal. Hello, sir. Holding a buy on GPUSD at 1.31134. Let's have a look at that. GBP/USD. To be honest, I do not know why you're buying. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. It doesn't make sense for me to be in a buy yet. Very simply said here on GPUSD. Let's say you want to understand what the overall 4 hour swing is, right? So let's say the 4 hour swing is bullish indeed, like this, right? Okay, yes, you have pulled back in towards 786, which is a nice fib retracement. But what do you think will happen if we get the same scenario like here? How many people do you think got trapped in a short? Right? When they saw here the 786, they see this bearish candle, they think, oh, we're going to sell off, and then boom, it just nukes them. So there's one thing you always need to do, guys. And I preach this every single video. And it's all you have to do in trading is you need to understand what the market wants to do. And just read candlesticks. So again, here, what do we see? We see bearish momentum in towards the downside. We see a strong push. We see consolidation. We see a strong push. So now what am I looking for? I'm looking to understand if this demand zone, which is going to be a daily demand zone, right? This is a daily sell for a big buy in towards the highs. I need to understand if that is going to push the market up. However, I don't trade just purely on the daily. So I'm not going to just buy like this. This is not how I trade, because for me it's just too low probability just buying on every single supply and demand zone, because again in the market you have supply and demand zones everywhere, right? So you need, and your mission, literally your mission is to find supply and demand zones, is to find levels within the market that are going to work. So how do you find those levels within the market that are going to work? You look at structure, because structure is everything. Again, no trend lines, no fair value gaps, no supply and demand, no nothing. Just look at structure. What is structure telling me? So again, I see a massive overextended move down. I see a pullback. So again, a lot of people, what were they looking at over here? They were looking for buys in towards the upside. But if you just look at very simple 1 hour fractal structure, what you could have understood is that, again, you get a push down, you get a minor pullback, and then you just get a push down. So all that time, what was your fractal high? Your fractal high was the high over... let me check this one. So all that time, this was your 1 hour fractal high. This was the 1 hour low break. So ultimately what you were just seeing, let's say you just measure 1 hour fractal structure, you were just seeing a pullback in towards 618 and then I sell off in towards the downside. So there was never actually a buy inside here because the overall market momentum was just bearish in towards the downside. That's why I always focus on what structure is telling me. So again, what do we see? We see a push down over here. What does this mean? It means you have fractal structure. What is your fractal high? Your fractal high is the high of this candle over here. Then I look what happens. Okay, boom, we break the fractal low again. So we have another structural break, but now it's different because we see the push down, we see the push up, we see the push down. So to me, this now means that we have a high. What is your high? Your high is this. So what am I now looking for? I'm now looking to see how is this 1 hour going to candle, or how's this 1 hour candle close going to close in 1 minute. Then what I understand is that if we get a flip, boom, then you buy. Then you buy. As simple as that. As simple as that. As simple as that. The problem is people don't have a plan. They don't have a plan. It's just supply and demand, and then I'll just buy when the supply zone or demand zone get hits. But you need to have a plan. That's just key. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wait for a fractal break here on euro yen. Then I want to see a pullback, and then if we get another high break, then we go long. Gold, sir, gold, please. Gold, gold, gold. We can look at gold. Gold is pushing, which is a good thing. We need it to push a little bit lower. Follow the supply chain. Let's see. What I would like to happen is, yeah, like the guys are looking for inside Discord, potential longs from here. But let's look if we get some confirmation. Because for now, it's just following order flow down. Supply is now in control. Buy, sell, wick in, push down. So now if you look at the 5 minutes, what is your 5 minute order flow now saying? High, low break. So now this is your, so now this is your valid supply. Fabio, are you planning to go for ICT strategy in the future? No, I'm not. I already make enough that I don't need to stress about ICT. Percentages, right? It's all about percentages, man. There's no golden strategy, guys. It's not ICT, or it's not supply and demand. It's not smart money. It's not liquidity. It's not trend lines. It's not support resistance. It's all do the same thing over and over again and just do that. As long as you just do the same thing over and over again, and you understand that you have an edge, that you have something that works more often than not, then you'll be good, man. There's no bad or good or wrong. There are people who make millions trading support and resistance. And obviously, price reacts to certain key levels, right? If you look at oil, for example, what's oil even doing? Yeah, look. So oil was an interesting one. If we go back in time, let's go back in time. Does anybody trade oil, guys? What strategy are you using? I'm just using supply and demand with market structure, just basic market structure. Market structure. I just call it market structure simplicity, but with supply and demand. So just common sense. So, I mean, with oil, the thing was daily structure was bearish. Obviously, like momentum is in towards the downside. You come in, you push back down. Then what happens is you break this low. So you push down, then you start pulling back in towards that buy before the sell. And then from there, you push back down again. So what you now see happening here on oil is that it starts pushing down. So it pushed pretty nicely down, not going to lie, from this supply zone. You can see the supply zone played out pretty perfectly over here. From there, we push down lower. And since there, the market now reversed hard in towards the upside. So what does this mean? It means that your demand zone is now this. then what happens? We just trade here. So now, look, this is what happens when the market is just extremely, extremely bullish. Sometimes it won't come back in towards this demand zone, which is not a bad thing, because as you can see, if you just follow fractal structure, this was the fractal high break. What does this mean? It means that this is your fractal low. As long as this low is respected, we should push up higher. So if you understand that that is then your fractal low, you understand that this is pretty much your demand zone and that you could already look for a long inside here instead of missing out on the entire push up. Some very nice stuff. That's why we use fractal structure. What is gold doing in the meantime? Pushing lower. Let's see if the 5 minute is respected. Let's see if the 5 minute is respected. Yeah, let's have a look at Euro USD as well. It should make sense now for gold to push down from this supply zone. Whether divergence, you don't need divergence. Divergence is a lagging indicator. It just tells you what you already can see on the chart itself. This thing I never understand, man. People who use RSI. Like, I'm not hating on your RSI indicator, but like anybody can tell me that this is like oversold. And so let's have a look at this RSI. Yeah, look. And then they tell me RSI is below 30, so it's a good buy. Yeah, no. I have to think of other words because I don't want YouTube to ban me. But no, no, Sherlock. Everybody can see this is oversold. But who's gonna tell me that we're actually gonna push up higher? Yeah, okay. We look at Euro USD. Let's have a look at Euro USD. Let me get this ugly thing off my chart, man. How do I even... Oh no. Yeah. GPUs. Oh no, I want to look at Euro USD. Sorry. So Euro USD. Euro USD daily. So yeah, Euro USD daily is just keeping it nice and simple. Euro USD daily is fractal flip bearish. So fractal high break, fractal low break. So ultimately what this means is we see a push up, we see a push down, we see a push up, we see a push down, break of fractal. Now we're inside demand. So now looking to see obviously from this daily demand zone if we want to continue higher or not. So going to the 4 hour, what do we see there? We see a break of structure on the 4 hour. What do you expect after a break of structure? After a break of structure, obviously you expect a pullback. Where do you expect a pullback from? You expect a pullback from a higher time frame area of demand. So we're inside daily demand, which should fuel a move up higher. But when do you understand that the market is ready to push up higher, guys? Can anybody tell me that? When do you understand that the market is ready to push up higher? Euro out next. Yes, sure, we can do Euro out next. 100%. Wow, guys, 378 people on the stream, 382 people on the stream. Much love here from the Netherlands, guys. Much love from the Netherlands. I need a good, in Dutch we say chiropractor. I think it's the same in English. I need a good chiropractor, guys, for my back. Does anybody know a good chiropractor? In the meantime, if you do, let me know. Yeah, exactly, guys. So we need a chalk. Yeah, the stream is always just like 20 or 30 seconds behind. That's why sometimes I'm a little bit lagging in my reactions. But yeah, no, definitely. So yeah, we are in higher time frame area of demand. And what we're now needing is a flip in structure, guys. So what I'm now looking for is a flip. Ultimately, if you just follow the 4 hour order flow, what are we seeing? We see a fractal... My mouse is tripping. We see a fractal break here in towards the downside. Where did it come from? It came from this fractal high. Then again, fractal break in towards the downside. Where did it come from? It came from this fractal high. So this is now your bearish fractal structure. So now what I'm waiting for is this. Can we break this high? This high needs to break if Euro USD wants to push up higher. Going towards the 1 hour time frame. You'll see it's just lagging a little bit. Going towards the 1 hour time frame, and what I've identified is we have a nice descending pattern over here. It's nice squeezing. So to me, this is showcasing slowdown. We see an overextended move. We see slowdown in towards the downside. People who trade Elliott wave might call this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just joking. But I think it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least it's just a nice descending pattern, overextend move. A lot of times I see this now get ready to push up, but in order to let it push up, we need the 4 hour change of character. So what I'm waiting for is the 4 hour to flip, bullish, break. Let's make the line nice and red, break the red line, and then we will only look for long, because until now the momentum is still bearish. So waiting for bulls to step in on Euro USD, guys. Waiting for bulls to step in. Otherwise we could just continue our road down lower. AUD USD. I mean, AUD USD, I broke it down this morning. Very, very clear, ultimately. Aussie dollar and NZD USD have been too clear. They have literally been too clear. It's like AUD USD is bearish, guys, still. Not looking for any longs. So again, we just read our structure in a mechanical way. So again, what happens? We have a high break over here. Then what happens? Again, we have a... That's not supposed to happen. Again, we have a high break over here. Then what happens? We have a low break over here. Then what happens? We have another low break over here. Then what happens? We have another low break over here. So overall, momentum is still into the downside. Very clear. We had bullish upside momentum, but it was very weak. If we zoom out onto the daily, why was that bearish momentum weak? Well, because we just grabbed liquidity above a major high. So now obviously you're seeing the daily and the 4 hour slow down. So now what I'm looking for is just further downside on Aussie dollar. Yeah, as you can see, supply. Then again, the second time we came into supply, even stronger. Yesterday, or on, what day is it today? Thursday? Oh my, it's already Thursday. Then this is the sell down. So yeah, overall momentum is into the downside. So this is what we need, guys. This is what we need from, for example, euro dollar. If you want to look for longs, you need the momentum to shift on the 4 hour in order to understand that you are ready to take those potential longs. As easy as that, guys. So just following the overall momentum now. So for now, the supply chain is in control. This was supply, this was supply, and this was supply. So now obviously we are still just interested in further downside until the overall order flow shifts bullish. Shorts are just on the table. Going into NZD USD, the same for NZD USD. I already broke this down, I think yesterday. NZD USD was also a very clear sell already for a few days. You can very clearly see we come in towards the highs. Where do we come into? We come into a very obvious swing high. So I know there's a lot of liquidity resting above it. Then what do? We check, we see, okay, upside rejection. This fractal high could only get broken by wicks. No candle body close even above this fractal high. And then we just shift down bearish. Go in towards the 4 hour time frame. What do you see? You see the exact same as on AUD USD. Fractal break, and then a fractal break down with the black line over there. And then from there it just continues its road down with the 1 hour momentum. So this is what we're also looking for on Euro Yen. Momentum to shift. What is Euro Yen doing? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Waiting still. Guys, I want to give you a live trade, but I need Euro Yen to shift bullish. So now what has happened? Now this is the next fractal low break. So now what I'm waiting for again is for this high to break, push down, another high to break. And then we should fly. But yeah, we need bullish momentum. Euro Yen is waiting for news. Yeah, I guess it is. What is the 4 o'clock? Another 45 minutes. Another 45 minutes. Going back. So still waiting. PMI in 45 minutes. Euro US Swiss. What is the best pair for trading today? Just start with one pair and just trade that. What happened with that $100 account you've been talking last time on stream? To be honest, I haven't traded it again just because I was too busy with the funded accounts, which we've been passing. But we should take another trade. But I'm waiting for Euro Yen. I want to take it on there. You can see it's sitting at does it load? Does it go sharp? Here. It's sitting at $216. So waiting. USD JPY. What is USD JPY doing? USD JPY is a little different than Euro Yen in the sense that it's already moved above this high. So it's already fulfilled its target. For me, nothing really. Could be a nice short-term downside. Looks more like it wants to head down a little bit lower, but overall market structure is still bullish. So I would just like ultimately you're interested in longs. Like you want to be a pro trend trader, right? You don't always want to be trading reversals. You would prefer to just be trading with the trend. That's just the easiest. But yeah, you just want to be trading with the trend. That's ultimately it. Tijo Thomas, hey, any paid membership courses? Join Discord and you'll see everything there. Are you inside the Discord already? Guys, big shout for everyone. Join Discord because that is where the real source is shared. Euro Swiss. I see a lot of people shouting about Euro Swiss. Close your trade, bro. Far too emotional. Which trade and whose trade? What were we looking at? Euro Swiss. What is Euro Swiss doing? Euro Swiss at the moment. Let me see real quick. The low of this is 81. The low of this is 779. Yeah, so it's now reacting to this short-term supply zone over here. But Euro Swiss, I have no idea what to look at on this. Like Euro Swiss looks more bearish than bullish at the moment. Like yesterday there was a nice long to take, but for now I would just hold this in towards the downside. Like this was like the pullback trade in towards this supply zone. Forms now this. This looks like a fake demand zone with liquidity resting underneath. Makes more sense to me to sell off for now. What is going on with Euro GBP? Interest rate decisions in the United Kingdom. So they want to cut rates, and that is bearish for the pound. So pound has been squashed. Hence why Euro GBP is so strong up. But Euro GBP, what are you looking for? Yeah, Euro GBP, I swear, if there was like, you know, like we've all, I'm not going to say what I wanted to say, but we all know when something looks ugly. Euro GBP is like an ugly beast. Like, I don't know how you can like, unless you kind of like love trading like a range, but it never really commits to a move until like suddenly some news comes out. So it's really not me. Igor, in Discord for a week now, I'm beginner in trading, so cannot add much. How do I still get access to signals channels? Guys, if you want access to signals, send me a private message on Discord. I might be able to help you. How did you learn to understand the fundamentals like that? Definitely just check Forex Factory, and then once you see a certain news event happen every single few weeks, then you're gonna read about it. But I have like a Notion page, and in that Notion page I keep track of just the major news announcements. And my father actually works in finance. He's a trader as well, so he always just forwards me articles, like these bookworks of like literally, I'm not going to say like 5 pages, but you know, like he sent me on WhatsApp like a message. If I try to copy and paste it inside Discord, it doesn't work. Let me put it like that. That's how long it is. But if you guys want, I can share it with you if you're interested. GBP AUD, are you interested? Are you planning on starting a mentorship program again? I mean, I'm interested in starting a mentorship program, but I only want to work with people who are really committed, you know? I think that's just the biggest problem in this whole space. Like, if I want, I was talking with Rutger about this as well. Like, if we want, I would just go to like Bali. I can just like buy or rent a villa there, just get my massive trading setup and just trade all this funded accounts, trade my own personal capital and just chill. But I just enjoy it, like talking to you guys and working with people who really want to, because it's just so boring to do it all alone. So I just enjoy helping others and seeing other people progress, because once you've been trading for so long, you understand that trading is very boring, right? It's a very repetitive task, because all you're factually doing is just doing the same thing over and over again. Every single time when you're looking for a setup, you're just literally, you're a robot. So what makes trading fun is when you have the opportunity to do it together with others. And then especially in that regard as well, progress is everything in life. Money is nothing. Like, life is all about making progress, and when you make progress, you feel like you are moving in a direction, like you have momentum. It is the best and most undescribable feeling in the world. So you can just focus on yourself, but if you do it together with others and you see others progress, that is when trading really becomes fun. And yeah, I want to do that. I want to do like a boot camp or some kind of like mentorship maybe with people who really want it. Because as a lot of you have seen this week, like we passed 2 funded accounts, and I think around maybe 15 to 20 people passed funded accounts as well. People made over 20, 50K just literally copying every single trade that I share. And people in here can maybe confirm in the chat, like literally the last 2 weeks, I shared every single trade live that I took, and people passed prop firm challenges. I passed my own challenge, literally live. You can watch the video. I think it's, I posted it yesterday on the channel where I just share literally every single trade. So you guys can see, like, we do it all live, and it's just so much more fun if I can teach you guys how to do that as well. So yeah, maybe if there's animal for it, if you're interested, let me know and we can definitely set something up. But I only want to work with people who really want it, you know, because again, I can just go to Bali and just chill on my own, or I can help you guys and everybody makes money together. But it needs to be worth my time, and I need people who are serious, because that's the problem. I need people who are serious. So if you are serious, join Discord. Let me know in the general chat if you really want to progress, if you really want to make big moves, because again, I'm not going to help people who just expect me to spend an hour of my day on you, when I can also just sit by the pool and make thousands by just analyzing what Euro Yen is doing. Can confirm signals were insane. Thanks a lot. Do you use candle wick or candle close to confirm a break? I use candle closes, guys. Candle closes are for structural breaks, and candle wicks are for fractal breaks. So when you see, for example, let's say over here on USD CAD, let's say we break structure in towards the downside, right? Over here, Like this candle close confirms that we have a break of structure. So this is now your swing structure. Then we start pulling back in towards the upside. So now you want to understand if this supply zone is going to play out in towards the downside, right? That is the next thing that you want to understand. So what is then the next step to do to validate this area of supply? Does anybody know what the next step is to validate this area of supply? How do we validate this supply zone, guys? Why is everybody looking for Bali? I mean, I'm just talking about Bali because everybody who sells a course is there. Hey, Fabio, serious guy here. Anytime, I'm all in. Need to change my life for both me and my family. I'm glad to hear that, man. If you want to really be serious, send me a message on Discord. I'm there to help, man. Can we use GPY basket as extra confluence for Euro Yen trades? Yes, correct. You can. Fabio, expose your background aesthetic in this life. I've been searching for days, but I didn't get this type of aesthetic. Please expose. My background aesthetic. It's a white wall. It's a white wall together with a lamp called a Philips Hue lamp. So I have like this thing. I have this thing behind me, and I have two of them. So I have like a small one and I have a big one. The big one is, I don't know which, this one. I have this one as well. So I use this one and I use another one. But now it's light, so you don't really see it. You just see some green stuff. Yeah, to confirm, guys, if you spam the chat, like, why would I answer somebody who just sends gold 1,000,000 times? Like, it just pisses me off. Oh, my colors on TradingView? My colors on TradingView are this one. And then the candlesticks themselves are green and red. So this green, this red. I'm just going fast because you can press replay anyway. But to confirm that this trade is going to go down lower, what do you need? You need the fractal break. So this is the fractal low, this is the fractal high. So you have a bullish fractal range over here. So then what do you look for? So everybody who goes short here, they go short on the confirmation of a bearish or on the bearish candle. Whether they put the stops like here, target a new lower low, right? And then you get your stop loss hit. So why do you get your stop loss hit? Like, people who teach you this, they're such scammers, man. It just annoys me. Because, again, there's no confirmation from the supply zone. So the fractal low just got respected. So we just continue up higher. Then again, what happens? Fractal high break. What then becomes your fractal low is this low over here, not this low anymore. Then what happens? This demand zone plays out. We come back into demand and then we push the market up higher again. Then again, what happens? This fractal high break. What does this mean? This is now your demand zone over here. And you push up higher again. As easy as that. As easy as that. So now USD CAD is inside here. So now you just need a fractal break to confirm the overall bearish trend. So you need to break this low and then you look for a short. As easy as that. Euro Yen making a move to the upside. It's not really a very exciting move. But I like the update. Thanks for the update, my friend. I like that you updated me on that. But then the fractal should be broken according to the time frame. Yep. Correct. On Euro JPY, don't you think it might short to cover liquidity on 15-minute time frame on the 161.376 level? On Euro JPY, don't you think it might short to cover the liquidity on the 161.376 level? No. If it goes, it will go, in my opinion. There's no need for another pullback. It already liquidated the low of this over here. And it already pulled back into an unmitigated demand zone. So this demand zone should be enough to push price up higher if we can see confirmation. Crazy how you make your explanation on fractals very simple. Thanks, man, Ernest. Appreciate it. Did you answer how you validate the supply? Like, to validate an area of supply or demand, you just need to understand one thing, and that is that you need to look for bumps in the road. So when you have an impulse in whatever direction, like for example this down, you want to see bumps in the road, okay? And bumps in the road are little bumps like this. Because if the market moves like this, there's no bump in the road, okay? This impulse down has this minor bump in the road. So there's liquidity above this high. So what you see is as soon as you come above this high, the market retraces in towards the downside. Therefore validating that there is actually, or showcasing that there's actually liquidity here. But what you want is that you, and then there's not like a fixed rule of how many pips inside the range it must be, but what you want is like right below the supply zone, you want there to be liquidity to then validate the supply zone. But if there's no liquidity right below the supply zone, it will just push through it like it did over here and like it did on dollar yen, as you can see. That's why I take this long, because everybody's looking for a short. First of all, they're all looking for a short on support and resistance. Second of all, they had a trendline break in towards the downside, retest of support and resistance, so they go short. So I just buy, man. But yeah, waiting on Euro Yen still. USD Swiss. How much funded accounts have you been cracked? I don't know what that exactly means, but I think you mean how much am I funded. I'm not going to say here on stream. If you want to know, join Discord and I'll tell you maybe on the next live stream. I don't want the FBI coming for me, man. But I think you can guess how much it is. So, yeah, I mean, USD Swiss is ranging. We talked about this last week. You can very clearly see it's just ranging. So the tool that I use, here you have it, 0, 0.25, 0.75, and the 1. What you want to do is you want to buy at the 25% mark, sell at the 75% mark. As easy as that. And what you'll see, and I made a joke video about this on shorts. Everybody thought I was serious, but it actually works pretty well. If you just set a buy limit every single time on the 25% mark, you just set a sell every time it hits the 75% mark, and then you just put your stop loss above the highs. You see, it would actually result in you passing an FTMO challenge. It's as easy as that. It doesn't have to be hard, but you just need to do the same thing every single time again. But I think you guys can see how good it works. Do you like the 1 minute order flow, or do you like the 1 minute time frame? No, I do not. I hate the 1 minute time frame, guys. Don't use it. I very, very strongly disrecommend it. If you use it, I recommend stop using it. So now what I'm looking at is the 15 or the 4 hour, on USD Swiss. Makes sense to sell off. So now go into the 15 or the 1 hour time frame, and then you try and identify there. So here you can break the downside, look for order flow continuation, and just sell into here. Did you learn to trade from your father? How old are you? How did you start trading? I did not learn trading from my father. My father did tell me about Bitcoin back in 2017. And that got me into trading pretty much. I'm 25 years old, and I started trading back in 2019, 2019, I would say. I still have videos. I went through my TradingView account. I can show you guys. It's pretty funny. I don't want to go. How do I go to my ideas? Let me see. No, I want to show you my ideas, but you can go to my account, and then what you'll see is, yeah, here it is. Back in 2019, here when Bitcoin was $9,500, I was saying it's gonna go down. This doesn't work anymore. I think I was watch out. Dangerous. We are looking good. Price is refusing to go up. Update. Trade closed. Stop loss hit. Good old days, man. Nice trade if we look. I'm not going to even go all through this. But you guys can understand. Like, I've been doing this since 2019. Just so you know that I'm not joking. How did blah blah blah? What's the questions? Yeah, the journey is beautiful, man. Thanks a lot, Louis. Man, enjoy the journey, guys, because once you, again, this is why I'm doing what I do. I just enjoy like sharing this stuff with you guys, because training is boring. Again, like you're just doing the same thing over and over again. So we might as well just have fun together, you know, and just make the best of it. Just make the best of life, man. That's the best. Life is a lonely place, guys, and I can feel, or I know a lot of you might be lonely. And man, like, it's not like trading is lonely, and it can be, I'm saying the same things, but like life can be very lonely. And what you need to find is just people who identify with what you do, what you love to do, and who respect you for what you do. And find people like that, man. And back in the days when I was on YouTube, a lot of people know, there's a few people in here that have been watching me since I was small. But here, look, you can go to my oldest video. It's like 3 years ago. This is 3 years ago. This is March 29, 2021. And man, I used to like edit those videos for 2 hours. I had, back in the days, I had like 20 viewers on the videos, on the Daily Market Outlook, and it was just literally me. And then I had like this little side account that I used to like the video with, so I had more viewers. And I had my mom, my dad, my brother, and maybe like one friend watch the video. So I had like in reality, I had like 10 viewers maybe. But you can see like we're 766 videos further, and now we're here with 360 people live, man. So all I can say is that like it's very lonely, but as long as you kind of find something that you enjoy doing, like this, that just makes the journey just so much more fun, man. Makes the journey so much more fun. Do you visit France? Yeah, I've been to France. Love France. I lived in Paris last year for a month in December. Liked it, but it's a little bit dirty city, not gonna lie. Fabio, somebody was asking, how is Amsterdam? I saw that question, but I've lost it now. Somebody asked, like, do you smoke weed? No, I do not. Fab getting emotional. Yeah, man, 100%, man. Of course, like, it's good to show your emotions, man. Like, again, it's been a tough journey. It's been a very tough journey. Nobody knows like how much I've gone through, you know. Again, because nobody can look into your MetaTrader. Nobody knows the stress. Nobody knows the journey. Nobody knows the experiences. That's why it's lonely. Is it true that order blocks need to have a fair value gap? No, it doesn't need to be, man. An order block is always stronger when it takes out liquidity. So what you want to look for is something called like a sweep zone. And so, for example, here you have, let's say, let's have a look. Here you have like a low, and then people start going long on this fractal break here, and then they start going long. They think it's going to move up. But then, for example, this is a liquidity low. You see kind of like a sweep and then a strong reversal. This is then demand, and then from this demand zone, the real push in towards the highs goes. So look for demand zones and supply zones that take out liquidity. Those will always be stronger. How do you pay your taxes on profits? I don't make any profits, man. I don't make any profits. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a YouTuber, man. But you can send me a message on Discord. I heard some stories about how you pay taxes on profits, man. Send me a message on Discord. Do you like patong? You mean what? Patong in Phuket, in Thailand? Where are you from? I'm half Dutch, half English, half Brazilian. You trade similar to Photon. Yeah, I guess if you trade market structure, you can consider it pretty much the same. I've seen one of his videos, super amazing videos, man. Hello, young man. Hello, baby Yoda. Haha, lol, no profits. Yeah, Greg, no profits, man. Send me a message on Discord. But I know people who make a lot of profits. I know people who make a lot of profits. I just get funded, man. That's all I do. How long did it take you to become profitable? It took me around like 1.5 years, 2 years. What type of watch do you have? I have a few watches. Maybe on Discord I'll tell you what watch. You can guess what kind of watch I have. Why do you hate the 1 minute time frame? Because I have a life. I'm not from Amsterdam, Definish. I was born in London and I lived there 11 years of my life. The first 11 years. Could it go fast to become profitable? Yeah, you can become profitable in 3 months. But guys, the thing is, I needed at least 1.5 years. The first 1.5 years, I didn't have a strategy. I didn't even have a working strategy. So you need to have a working strategy first, and then you will become profitable. And you guys are really lucky that we have a working strategy here. So that can swift up the process. What car do you have? If you join Discord, you will know what car I have. Some of the real OG members know. I had a car once. If you've been in Discord last year, you know what car it is. Maybe somebody else can tell. Let's see if we have any real members in the chat. I had a very nice one, a black one. Does Rutger do live streams? Yeah, on Discord, man. He's on the live streams a lot. What's your win rate? The win rate is somewhere around 65% on average, I would say. But in the last few weeks, it's been a lot higher. Fiat 500. How do you scan the market on bird's eye view? What time frame? 4 hour. Your main trading strategy is indicators, order blocks, fractal structure. What else before you enter a trade? I don't know why you're talking about indicators, but because I literally bashed people using an RSI in this video or on this stream. So I don't know what you mean with indicators, but yeah, you can use a 50% body candle indicator, but I hope you're not referring to like an RSI or something. But yeah, fractal structure, supply and demand, liquidity, and price movements. Do you mind if I robe your strategy? No. Because you can give somebody a strategy, but it doesn't make him a profitable trader. So take my strategy, man. I don't mind. What charts are you analyzing, sir? I'm analyzing Euro Yen. I'm on EuroCAD trade entry level 1.49394. EuroCAD. Let's see. EuroCAD. Entry level 1.49394. 1.49394 with your 1.49394 with a stop loss of 1.49100. Oh. I don't fully understand the stop loss. Why is your stop loss there? To me, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I mean, order flow is just moving up higher, so I guess it's going well. 4-hour flip bullish. Looking good for now. Can I scalp on FVG? This is not a very good question. Yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on today's stream. If we receive 300 likes, I will grow the beard. What are we waiting for on gold? What we're waiting for on gold. The 5-minute didn't hold. Only gave a 25 pip drop. On gold, we are looking at another low break here. Then maybe something like this. But yeah, we need market structure shift. But for now, supply is in control, so I wouldn't buy yet. I would wait for this low to go before getting into any buys. Because supply is, again, for now, in control. Hey, Hansi, how are you doing? What is Fibonacci? Fibonacci is a retracement tool. So you use it, it's this thing over here, to measure up retracements. But again, it's not like a lot of people teach you in these old courses, like buy at 618 fib. Like personally, I understand that you can look for like confluences around the 618 fib, but again, it's very self-explanatory. If like price pulls back deeper, it will always look pretty good. So what you want to just simply do is validate areas of supply and demand. Sorry guys, I just had to laugh about something. Some personal stuff. Much love from Kenya. Oh, big shout out to Kenya. I've been to Nairobi last summer. Absolutely loved it there. Went on safari in the national park. Was amazing. Much love. GU sold because of news. Yeah, correct. GU sold because of news. GPUSD sold off because of news. Let's see if we can get the pullback everybody's been looking for. Hey Fabio, check DAX 40. Is this the one? I'm not sure if that is. DAX. I don't trade it, so I'm not sure which one it is. Is supply and demand the support and resistance or the impulse move that it created? It's the impulsive move that created. I think that's what you mean, yeah. Can you show us your trading view colors? If you scroll back, I think like 10 minutes ago, you'll find my trading view colors. Otherwise, ask inside Discord. I shared there as well. Have you tried drop shipping or another business model, and what's your opinion? Yeah, I've done it all, man. Like at the end of the day, anything works. You just need to put your 100% to it. Drop shipping works as well. I've ran many stuff in e-commerce together with business partners, with friends, and it works. But you need to commit, you need to commit. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So you need to make sure that you do one thing incredibly well, and that will make you do everything very well, Fabio from Somalia, shout out to you, Somalia, my Somalian brother. Shout out to you, man. What if the futures gold chart show we tap the lower demand? Then maybe it's already good to go up. I don't know, man. I just watch my own charts, to be honest. Euro JPY analysis. I've already done a very extensive analysis on Euro Yen this entire session. So just scroll back and then you'll find it. For now, yeah, I mean, DAX 40 is looking good from inside here. This is a nice level to look for some buys from. But now you just need the momentum to shift. So it's very clear. Supply is in control. Supply is in control. Supply is in control. So for now, you just need supply to be out of control. So maybe it will fill this gap over here. I don't know. And then if you see supply get broken, then you look for a long. But for now, supply is in control. So no longs yet. Everything that you are using is in your Discord under education. Nearly everything I'm using is in my education section. 40k giveaway soon. 100k giveaway soon. Beard incoming, 300 likes. Yeah, if the 300 likes, then I'll grow the beard, man. Oh, we have 307. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if my loved ones are gonna like that. I tried it last time and I got a lot of hate for it here in Amsterdam. So who knows? Maybe this time I'm going to succeed in letting it grow. Any other questions, guys? Can be anything. Hello, handsome guy. Hello, beautiful. Hope you are doing good. What do you mean by order flow is bullish or bearish? With order flow, I just mean structure. I mean momentum. Like here we have the buy before the sell, the buy before the sell, the buy before the sell. Like it's bearish momentum. So the order flow, the flow of orders is bearish. You understand? So the zones is just showing that the market wants to head down lower until we can win and start buying. You just want to be shorting. XAU USD Hunter live. Are you going to add AA? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I need a good party. If you have one, let me know, man. Why don't you believe in backtesting? It's not that I don't believe in backtesting, but backtesting is just fake. You're just looking at a fixed environment with, yeah, I mean, in a live environment, like there's so many different factors in regards to what time you wake up, how you're feeling on a day, what the news is doing. You cannot control or you cannot compare backtest to live trading. So that's why I always say trade live, trade 0.01 lots on a $100 account. Understand how to execute. You need to execute. Trading and analyzing is one thing. 99% of the traders are just analysts, but you need to be able to execute. This is the biggest thing and biggest problem in trading. Like people don't or are too scared to execute. And execution, you only learn with live trading. With backtesting, you learn analyzing. And those two are different things. Trading is 90% trading, 10% analyzing, in my opinion. I noticed you don't use volume profiles. Yeah, I mean, you can use it, but I don't use it. NZD-USD is still bearish. Fabio, after 1 hour break, what you was waiting on Euro Yen, that helped you. I was waiting for the market structure to shift on the lower time frame as well and show me its hand. So I was just waiting for that. As you can see, I was waiting for another break in towards the highs, but we never got it. Momentum is just down. 10 minutes to red folder news. Yeah, guys, what should we do? Should we wait another 9 minutes, or you guys want to go live inside Discord, play some poker? Let me know. We can do both. Whatever you guys want. Maybe sell gold after chalk 15? No, not for me. Do you have any mentors or you learned by yourself? I learned it the hard way by myself. That's why I created a Discord environment. Yeah, guys, let's go live inside Discord. Guys, I just want to thank you all. I hear poker as well. We're going to go and play some poker inside Discord. Make sure to join the Discord, guys. A lot of love to you all. Thank you, the world. It means the world that you guys take the time of your day to join here into these kind of streams, leave a like, and just engage here. It means so much, and it's all I ever wanted when I started this YouTube channel. So again, thank you so much for joining in. I'm going to reward you in the form of just more valuable content, more valuable streams. Next week, again, we're going to go live streaming twice. Maybe we even do a live stream tomorrow. Thanks again. Yeah, it just makes me happy that you guys are here showing up. Sadly, no euro yen long. It was the trade that I was waiting for. I'm still waiting for it. If anything flips, I'm also looking at an NZD JPY long. So let's see if NZD JPY gives us anything bullish. But for now, as you can very clearly see, the overall momentum is still in towards the downside. So yeah, no trades yet. But who knows if you join Discord. And I'm in a good mood, I'll share what I'll be executing there next. So I hope to see you guys there. A lot of love, and have an amazing day, guys. Amazing day. I love you all. Thanks. And I'm in a good mood, I'll share what I'll be executing there next. So I hope to see you guys.